everybody. Lance Russell and Dave Brown right along ringside, and by golly, we're ready to go with what is going to be a super day of championship wrestling.
All right, yellow indeed. We are in for some Filsinger Games wrestling. This is a game that I had avoided because I didn't think I would like it. I had watched some videos. Not exactly sure what put me off of it, but that was a mistake. This is a great wrestling game. I'd heard the customer service was great and how it just all these great things. Well, I've been very disappointed with the customer service, but other than that, I really like the game, which is the important part because I can manage most of it on my own. So we started out messing with the online portion of the game. That's okay. It's not great. It's pretty clunky. Tried some cards and dice. I like that, but it's not great for YouTube videos and the such. And I like this so much, I had to at least get a couple of videos out on this, as wrestling is basically our forte, or supposed to be our forte. But so yeah, we're going to check out what they call these bootlegs, and this bootleg is pretty amazing. The time and effort that went into this, I cannot imagine. They've even created charts. You can see they have original artwork here. So we're going to get deep into this. I've created several Excel sheets that I'd be happy to share at some point, especially once I get them finished. But there'd be a lot of stuff that would have to go with it because I've added audio and stuff. So that would be a challenge, but not impossible. This original sheet that you're looking at here is a automatic booking sheet. Basically, it takes at the end of each month, I hit a button and it automatically books the month out for us. And I've gone for simple wins and losses and moving around on the card. Most of this will be more of a kayfabe, and it would be kind of ladders. If you win a challenge match, you move up, your opponent moves down one spot. You can fall out of the main event group into the mid card. If you can fall out of the mid card and be replaced by up and coming new talent coming into the area. We have some feuds set up, and in fact, that's where we're going to start today with a tag team feud match between Robert and Rick Gibson, the brothers, against the Samoans, Tapu and Tito. So we've got a little feud set up here. Let's get Lance Russell to tell us about the feud, and then we will go into our first match.
Robert and Rick Gibson, the fiery and tenacious brothers from Memphis, find themselves embroiled in a heated feud with the imposing Samoan duo Tapu and Tio. The rivalry spark is lit when the Gibson brothers claim that their family's wrestling legacy is second to none. The Samoan warriors, proud of their own wrestling heritage, take offense to this statement, setting the stage for a family feud of epic proportions. The two teams collide in a series of brutal and hard-hitting matches, each determined to prove that their family's name reigns supreme in the wrestling world.
Okay, so I think that's a pretty cool setup. Again, taking advantage of some AI type things that's a lot of fun to play with. Can be frustrating, but all right. So, quick 2-minute tutorial on. Actually, let's go 30-second tutorial. The game starts out with one wrestler being on his level 1. The object is to get down to level 3 and to hit his all caps finisher. So let's say Gibson here would start out in level 1. If he gets, say, a 2, that would move to this to the opposite wrestler's level 2. He would roll a 6-sided dice. I will get a number off that, and that'll send you back to which level of his offense. Again, you're trying to get down to level 3 and execute finishers. You can. We have charts that we'll look at during the match. I'm using these to signify which wrestler is the legal man in the ring. I'll use this as our pointer. Here are our 6-sided dice, blue for the left, red for the right team, and this is a 12-sided dice down at the bottom when we hit one of those. These pin targets are, you'll roll 2 6-sided dice and get a number. If the number equal or is less than the pin target, that wrestler is pinned. These teams will get 2 saves apiece, no distractions, no interference otherwise in this match. So we'll start out. Let's see who's got control. It will be the Samoans. Alright, here we go. We got to have a wrenching headlock for 2. Now Rick Gibson will roll on his defense. He reverses that into a side headlock. So 1, hurt 2. Gibson now. Knee lift, choice B. So we're going to go over here and look at choice B. So we can go against his agility or throw him into the turnbuckle. His agility is 0. Let's go for that. We're going to try
that listed move at level 2. It works on rolls of 8 or lower, plus or minus opponent's agility rating.
Alright, so we need an 8 here. We get a 3, that worked. Alright, so we got a knee lift for 2. Hurt 2, he's going to try to tag out. I'm a little different than most on this. My tag rules are, for an established team like this, you got to roll a 5 to get the tag out. He is unsuccessful. Hurt 2. Alright, Gibson's going to tag out into Robert Gibson. Robert comes in. 6. Jump over the ropes on Feuds' arm. That's a 3. It's a double team move. He came over the ropes, jumped on his arm, which is draped over the ropes, for 3. Defense 3 now. Down 3. He's going to try to tag out again to avoid that 3. Unsuccessful. Now Gibson he's got a chance to possibly win the match here. 3. Jumping knee drop back to his level 3. A 1, and we would get a pin attempt out of that. 6 actually takes him back to level 2, and we will check Gibson again. 4, into the turnbuckle. His turnbuckle rating is a C. We roll a 3. That's going to be pretty good for the Samoans.
The opponent throws you into turnbuckle and sizes you up for a running shoulder, but you move at the last moment. The opponent runs shoulder first into the ring post. He drops to the canvas. You roll on level 3 offense.
Alright, so big turnaround there. Rolls. He's going to throw Robert Gibson out of the ring. So let's see. His ring rating is a B. He rolls an 8.
The opponent ignores the referee's warning and comes out of the ring and rams you face first into the announcer's table. Come on! He grabs you and throws you back into the ring. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense.
Okay. Samoans, he's going to tag out now. He rolls a 2, picks up the opponent, and drops him. We're going to check move G. Check Robert's agility is -1. His power is a +1, so we're probably going to go for the power side of this. Let's see.
Test of power. Try the listed move at level 3. It works on rolls of 7 or lower, plus or minus opponent's power rating.
Okay, so we're going to need a 6. And we get it. So that was 3. So now Robert Gibson in big trouble. Rolls a 5. This is a pin attempt. 4 or less for the pin, or we could try to make the save. So only a 2, 3, or 4 would be a pin. Let's go ahead and be safe. Let's use our first save attempt here. Roll 12. Alright, he is coming in trying to make the save.
Your partner runs in, but the opponent's tag partner stops him, knocking him back into the corner with a big right fist. Roll your pin.
Alright, save did not work. Rolling the pin. 4 or less is a pin. He survives, but he adds one what they call fatigue token. So we go back to level 3, still in major danger here. Rolls a 1. Falling knee drop. He has a choice F here. He's going to keep working on the power moves since that's Gibson's weakest point.
Test the power. Try the listed move at level 3. It works on rolls of 7 or lower, plus or minus opponent's power rating.
So he's got an 8 or lower here. It succeeds. And that was going to be, so he did a falling knee drop at 3. So we're going to go to Gibson's defense now. Again, could be oh, there it is again. He's going to go for the pin again. We're going to go for our last save. Gibson's going to come in and try to save again. Rolls an 8 again.
Your partner runs in, but the opponent's tag partner stops him, knocking him back into the corner with a big right fist. Roll your pin.
All right, so now we are at 5 or lower for the pin. There's the 5, and there's the bell. The Samoans take the first round of this feud match with a pinfall victory. So we'll pull up our wrong thing. Pull this up, put in Samoans with the pin. And we will move to our next match. Give me just a second to set this up. Alright, Bob Armstrong versus Jimmy Valiant. Alright, so in this case, we'll double check. So you look for the pin rating. This first pin number is for the basic game. We're doing the advanced version with a few modified rules. But his pin target is a 3, so this will not matter anymore. And Valiant's is probably going to be a 3. His is actually a 2. No saves. We're going to have no one at ringside for either guy. No chance of any run-ins. Alright, let's let Lance Russell set up our feud for this match.
As one of the top contenders for the Southern Heavyweight Championship, Bob Armstrong's path crosses with Jimmy Valiant, who is also determined to climb the ranks and seize the championship gold. Their feud is fueled by a mutual desire to prove themselves as the best in the territory, but their drastically different approaches to achieving that goal create tension. Valiant's willingness to bend the rules and use any means necessary clashes with Armstrong's unwavering commitment to fair competition. The feud becomes a battle of ideologies, with Armstrong striving to win the championship the right way, while Valiant aims to take shortcuts and bend the rules.
All right, Lance Russell breaking into a little French there in the middle. This is interesting to me because this is 77, so this is before, I guess maybe I knew about Valiant and the WWF a little bit, but he looked so drastically different when he came to Mid-Atlantic, which is my home territory, that I didn't really carry that over. But this is, again, heel Jimmy Valiant taking on Bob Armstrong. I think we're pretty much set up for this match. Again, we are at the Mid-South Coliseum. This is the main event for tonight, and these two are vying in a feud. The winner of this feud will be the #1 contender for the Southern Heavyweight title, which is held by Jerry the King Lawler. All right, roll for control. Valiant will start out. Got to move this to the top. Here we go. Poke to the eye. Wrong one. 4. Hurt 2. Valiant now moves down to level 2. Leg drop. Double check agility here. Alright, so 0 and 0, that's going to work. So the leg drop works. Valiant hits Bob Armstrong with a leg drop. Down to 3. Valiant already now on level 3. And he hits the Valiant sleeper. This is moved at +2. So that's going to be a 3 + 2. 5 or less here. Valiant could get a quick win And he does. There's the bell, and there's the match. Holy cow. 1, 2, 3. That is a quick, probably minute and a half win for Jimmy Valiant in the main event. No excuses there. So Valiant is going to win, and we're going to cut off episode 1 at that. Unfortunately, didn't get the main event we were hoping for. That'll give you an idea of what's going on. I hope to be a little more consistent with this project, show more matches, build up this territory. I will do my best to make that happen. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and we'll do a little bit more describing how to do this. In fact, I may even do a tutorial because I haven't seen much in tutorials, and it's easy once you get it, but until you get it, it's a little confusing. So maybe we'll do a tutorial, or either just do a little more tutorial discussion as we go. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and we will see you soon.